Hi everyone, so today I will be discussing Leetcode 567 daily challenge problem permutation in a string. So in this problem we have to return true if string s1 if any permutation of string s1 is present in s2, otherwise you have to return false. So let's discuss what is a permutation first. So if a string is abb, then its permutation are abb, bab and bba. So this comes from the formula 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial. And if the string is abc, then its permutation will be abc acb, bac bca cab cba. So this will be 3 factorial. So now for this example, so what we can do is first, let's say the brute force approach would be to basically see from this first index loop till length 2. So from here to here we will check if uh, either ba or ab is present. So its permutation is basically AB and BA. So we will check if AB or BA is present here, then check here, then check here, then check here, then check here. Or we can basically store the count of characters from for this length of 2, for this length, for this length, and for this length, for this length. So this solution in the worst case would be of order n square complexity. So optimal solution would be to basically use a k length window. Here k is basically equal to the length of s1. So now if for s1 what we can do is create a hash map. So let's say for a its count is 1, for b count is 1, and now what we can do is also create a variable c. Similarly for string s2 we can create a count, let's say this a which is 0 and b which is also 0. Now we can start I from here and j from. Now what we have to do is basically if a is present in this hash map, then what we can do is basically increase the count here and increase the count here. So this c is denoting whatever whenever we observe anything from this hash map we will increase the count. And similarly this hash map is denoting the count of characters from ith to jth window. Now since a is already we have done the calculation for a, now we will move our j to this. Now since r is not present in this hash map, then that means this anything before this r would not be like what any permutation starting from I. If we move anywhere from I to j, we cannot get the answer because there is a r present in between. So we have to move our I and j both to j plus 1 location. Now since we have not considered this part, so we have to clear all these previous calculations because that did not give any answer. So c will become 0 and this will become 0. Now again we will start from here. So now again c is not present in this hash map, so we will just increment I and j to here. Now again a is present, so what we will do is increase the counter and also increase the this here. Now again we will move j to here. Now again there is I present and the count here was 1, and now we have from I to j we have 2a, and this one of these a is basically not required because we have to create a permutation, and permutation of ab or ba. So we have two a's here, so this cannot give us answer. So what we have to do here basically is uh, check in this window. Now we cannot increase the counter because um, this a and a will not give us the answer anyway, so we cannot increase the counter here, but we will increase the count of a here. So now this is a window of length 2. So we will check if our c is equal to 2. This c will denote if either ab or b is present or not. So since our c is 1, so what we will do is basically increase the I and j. So our window will become, now our window will be this, but we have to remove this calculation also. So a will become 1, and now counter will not be set to 0 because we already have this a here in the ith location. Now for this d, since d is not present in this hash map, so again this cannot give us answer, so we will move I and j both to here, and we will set c to 0 and a to 0. Now again b is also not present, so we will basically increment I and j both, and this loop will be terminated and we will return false. For this example, the permutation of BA, ABR, BA, AB, BA, BA, BBA, A, ABB, ABAB, ABBA. So now if we create the hash map for this, this will be A2. This A is the character and this is the count of the character in the string. And similarly for string S2, this will be 0 currently and this will be 0. So now if we, and also this C will be 0. If we start from here and this J, so this A is already present in the this hash map, so we'll increase the count here and also here. Then we'll move RJ to here. This B is also present in the hash map, so our count here will be 2, sorry 1, and here will be 2. Then we will move our J to this location. This again, this B is present in the hash map, this hash map, so we'll increase the count to 2 and to 3. Now this J goes to this B. So now this B is extra and this will not give us the answer because A, B, B, B. We don't require extra B, so we need one A in place of B to get a permutation. So now this basically does not give us the answer, so C will not be incremented, but B here will be incremented. So now this is a window of length 4. So we will check if our C is equal to this length of S1, which is 4, which is not, C is 3. So if there would have been C equal to 4, then we would have returned true, but that is not the case. So what we will do is basically we know that this is not giving us the answer, so what we have to do is move our window to here. So now since A, we have to move our window to here, we have to remove the whatever answer we are getting from this A. So since this A was counted here, so we have to remove this A to 0. I mean, set this A to 0 because it was 1, and now if we start from here, the count is should be 0. So this A would be 0 and B would be 3 and J would be here, I would be here and J would be here, and this C would also decrease because we have lost one A, so C will become 2. Now our window is B B B A. Again C is okay. So now since this was A, so now we have to see if A is present here. Since A is present here, we will increase this to 1 and C will become 3. Now again C is 3 and the window size is 4. So again we did not get the answer, so what we will do is we'll see if this B, if we remove this B, would this change our C? No, because we need only 2 B's and 1 A, so we already have 3. So this B would not change this C to 2 and the C will only remain 3 here, but the count of B will decrease here to 2. And then we move our I to here and J to here. Now we have got A. Now A was present here, so this will get to 2 and this C will become 4. Now our C is 4. So what we'll do is we will just return true because this BBAA is a permutation of this BAB. So let me explain it through the code once. So basically, I've created this hash map for uh, S1 chars denote this hash map and S2 chars denote this hash map. So basically, I after this loop, uh, for this input, the hash map will be, and this second hash map will be this. After that, this C denotes the same, that C that we were discussing, that will give us the answer. And so basically, in this loop let's say J0. So CH will be A, and what we will do is we are checking if CH is present in this hash map. So it's present. So what we will do is then we will check if the count of that CH, that is this CH is A and this count, if the count of the CH is less than this count, so basically here 0 is less than 2, then we will increment the C. Otherwise we won't increment the C, as explained here also, like in this example when we obtained the third B, we did not increment the counter. So this was this part. And now, and in this part, if the this is not present, if the character is not present, so let's say for this J, when the character is not present, what we will simply do is increment the ith and jth term to the next character both. And also, what the second thing, we would have to set all these computations to 0, because we cannot, like if we are incrementing our I and j to here, let's say, then we would not want any previous computations to be present here in the hash map or in the C. So we will set the C equal to 0. After that, if this j minus I plus 1 is less than this length, so this is basically telling if the j minus I, let's say j is here and I is here, so I and j, so j minus I would be this is 0 1 2 3, so 3 minus 1 plus 1, which is basically 3. So this, if this 3 is smaller than this length, that is 4, then we will just increment j plus plus, because we want a window of 4 and currently we have a window of 3. And in this case, uh, if the j minus I plus 1 equals to s dot length, that means we have found a window of length 4, because in this case, so if I is 0 and this is I is 0 and j is 3, so this window will be 3 minus 0 plus 1 4. So now in this case we will check if the c is equal to this length 4, then we would return true here. uh, Here we would return true, otherwise we have to increase our window, I mean move our window. So then in that case we will move I here and j here. So in that case we would want to remove all the computations done for a. So for that we have to check if this count of a for this window was 1, right? So if this count is less than this count, then we would have to decrement the count, because we are losing a potential character. But if it would have been a and b, then if we remove this a, there would this would not affect our uh, like the this count would still be 2. So this is done here. And also, like we have to then remove this, like for this window this hash map would have been 1 and 3. So since we are moving our I, so we would want to set this to 0. If we submit this, it is getting accepted.